Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Is he a man or is he a spider? That is the question that the latest and greatest film asks. Everyone is watching it, and I have just watched it in 3D. Let me just tell you, it was amazing. First off, right, it really does explore the age old question, spider or man. That's what we're learning. No spoilers. Let's just say things get a little more spidery, okay? If you're thinking about watching and you haven't, let me just tell you, I recommend watching the other Spider Man movies first. They're all amazing. However, this one in particular, I really enjoyed. Why? Why did I enjoy it? Well, first off, Tom Holland is a very handsome gentleman. And when you look at his face, you kind of think, wow, I just want to watch him do cool backflips and stuff. And for me, that was definitely one of the highlights. Watching it in 3D, all of those backflips, those punches, those web, which, all the more amazing. Not to mention the fact it's got a really likable crew of characters. You know, you've got Spidey, and then you've got everyone else involved, and it really just makes you, enjoy the atmosphere of the film because it's like you can really relate with Spider-Man. I mean, like, I know that's the whole point of his character. Like, with great power comes great responsibility. He's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's what I mean. Like, and you're kind of meant to relate to him. You're kind of meant to relate to him. Oh, sorry, guys, don't know what happened there. But the but it's like, just give me a second. I want to get this right. This stand is really annoying. You like really, he really just is a neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, I don't know. You kind of find yourself relating with like the issues that he has, and it's weird because it's like you've made him up, Stanley, the whole crew. But I don't know. It's kind of weird to think that there was just like a bunch of like 40-year-old men, just like involved in cooking it up. But it's actually fine because Tom Holland breathes so much life into the character. It's like, I often wonder how that film would be if the actors were bad, because they were very good. All of them. Okay, all of them were very good. Sorry, that was right now it is 12:19, and my sister is going to the toilet. So I just want to tell you that. I want to tell you that because you're my phone that I'm talking to. It's a pretty good camera for a phone, isn't it? By the way, what I've basically done is I've got it on this. Anyways, Spider-Man, amazing, and I actually think out of all of the Spider-Man films, it's probably the best one because you've got like just so much stuff going on with the different, it's really like it's got the clearest like use of character out of all of the Spider-Man. Every character feels so fleshed out, and I think that's something that you like really miss with superhero movies. Like, they're not stereotypes, they're people, and they even played it on that a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil, even though, yeah, I'm just not gonna spoil. But there are moments where they literally like play on the trope of like superhero clichéness, and it's used to kind of punish Spider-Man's like naivety, and that was cool. Um, yeah, I just think, you know, most people's gripes with Marvel is it feels like the same, the same, the same, and to an extent that kind of is the truth with the Spider-Man films. But it's like I don't care. Just feed me the same. I want the same, you know? Because it's just like I could genuinely, right? All that needs to happen to keep me satisfied, I could watch this 24 hours a day. Just give me a cool fight and then give me a heartwarming moment of Spider-Man's real personal life and all of his friends and stuff. That's all I want to see, you know? And I just think Spider-Man is just so bloody cool. I mean, have any of you played the Spider-Man video game? Amazing. You just like, you're swinging about, you know, you're all of these things. Yeah! All of these things. That's what it's like. And then you're beating up the bad guys. And the villain in this, honestly, it's not really like the typical villain, which is good. And I was talking to my sister's friends because they'd seen the movie. They're staying with me at the moment. And they come on home. And basically, I'm talking to them. And one of them goes, yeah, I think it was just setting up for Doomsday. And I just didn't think that was true at all. One of the villains, I think, will have some significance towards Doomsday, but it didn't feel like that. I don't know. It's weird with these kind of movies because, you know, a lot of the really good movies, they're kind of made from like the heart. But when you get these like franchises turned into movies, like it's harder to find the heart in it, especially when this is like the third Spider-Man film. Is it? Wait, no, it's the fourth. Wow. And it's weird because it doesn't have that heart, but it still feels good. It's really professional and it's still a good story. The heart comes from the actors, you know? It's like you can kind of feel that like veneer of, you know, superhero kind of like film. Every superhero film has that. But it's just there's something different about Spider-Man, and whether it's the character of Spider-Man or the like cool powers or the actors being amazing, it was good. And I don't know, the writing at times a little cheesy, and it's like because they're playing around this whole thing of Spider-Man like being wiped and everyone's forgotten Spider-Man, it's a little odd. The writing can kind of, because they've got to keep the plot moving forward, right? But it's like they also don't want to like, you know, because obviously we all want to see, this is, anyone can think of this before the movie, right? We all want to see Spider-Man, Ned, and MJ, you know, happy. Those are like, for those, you've probably seen it if you bloody clicked on the video, all right? But it's like Spider-Man, Ned, and MJ is gaggle. Everyone wants to see them. Yay! I want to see that. I mean, I want to see that, you know? And there's some scenes with Ned and MJ and Spider-Man, which is obviously going to happen. All right, that was obviously going to happen, so don't... Yes. Anyways, they're all amazing. And Ned Flanders still... Is that his name? No, that's... Ned is still the CEO of... You know... Anyways, overall, I would give the film a 10 out of 10. Watching it in 3D made it good. If you have the opportunity to do that, I would recommend strongly. Maybe get a little geeked beforehand, or drunk or something. Actually, no, see it sober. And then see it geeked or drunk the second time. But it was amazing. Yeah, strongly recommend. 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching.